Students, welcome to the yet another poem that is Where the Mind is Without Fear. It is a beautiful poem by Ravindranath Tagore. It's page number 24 in your textbook. All of you, turn your page number 24 in your English textbook. About the poet, Ravindranath Tagore, 1861 to 1941, was the author of Gitanjali and its profoundly sensitive and fresh, beautiful verse. Means he was a very poet who used a beautiful verse of writing in his poems, and he was the first new non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. He was the first Indian to write. He was the first Indian to win the Nobel Prize for Literature, that is in 1913, for his collection of poems, that is Gitanjali. Rabindranath Tagore was the author of Gitanjali and its profoundly sensitive and fresh, beautiful verse. This collection of poetry, this book includes so many poems, and it was well known for its versatility and its a collection of new themes in his poem. He became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in the Literature in 1913. And Tagore, about this poem, Tagore has wrote the poem before Indian independence, and he represents the poem represents Tagore vision of new and awakened India. Tagore had lived during the time of where the India was ruled by Britishers. In this poem, besides political freedom, also he says that through this poem he needs our India to be to get political freedom from the British. Also, Tagore also appeals to the God for social and economic and educational freedom for the people of India. Okay. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by the narrow domestic walls. Here, narrow domestic walls means division in the basis of caste, creed, color in the society and between the countries of the world. So here the poet says that in the first stanza, in the first lines, the poet starts to imagine that he would like his country. He would like to see his country that every man should live in this country without fear. Nobody should be afraid of anything on his mind at all times. Instead, and they should be hold their head up fearlessly and they should have a confidence in themselves. Knowledge and he goes on telling that where knowledge is free means knowledge should be available to all the citizens, all the people, not to certain caste or certain class or something like that. It should be available to all the citizens. That is, educational institution should admit all students, not on the basis of any caste or creed. Everyone should given equal importance, everyone should given equal opportunity, and they should have equal right or to assert everything. All the various regions of India, like all the way, see, in everywhere in the India, this should be prevalent, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls means the country should not be divided in the basis of any different state, or you belong to Tamil Nadu, you belong to Karnataka, you belong to Kerala. It should not be any deviation in the basis of caste, color, creed, region, or anything. It should be like everything should be equal. Every person should give an equal responsibility. And the people should have a common should fight for a common thing. Like in this contest, he was asking, the people are urging for the freedom to get from the Britishers. So the point here says that the people should fight for together. They should stand in unity, and there should be a togetherness, and they should fight together against the common enemy to determine their common fate. Should have a common there should be a common equality, there should be a uniformity among ourselves, and we should rise for our freedom. and there should be equal justice to all the human beings. Also, there should not be any deviation in the caste, color, creed, like you belong to a lower class economic background people, you belong to a lower religious background, you have belong to some SCST students. No, there should not be any deviation like that. Everyone should have equal importance, and everyone should be equal in the it should everyone should be equal in the law. There should not be any difference in the basis of caste, color, creed, or anything else. Everyone should have a fearless mind, and they should be bold enough to rise for the there should be confidence to stand anywhere in our country. They should held they should held they should hold their head up fearlessly and should have confidence in and themselves. Narrow domestic walls means division on the basis of caste, color, region, or anything like between the countries or the world. I hope you understood the first stanza of the poem. I'll be explaining you the next two and second and third stanza in the another class. Thank you, students. Read the poem once again.